Yeah, we are back. Mexico, South Korea, last game of the day. And for me, highly anticipated, best game of the day. Honestly, that Canada game was such a weird game. Like, as a Canadian, like, for me, obviously, that's, like, I'm talking, in terms of, like, best, not as a fan, but the actual football on the field game of the day, surely it's going to be this one. I've been saying a Mexico 2-1 win, and I'm sticking with that. It's going to be very interesting to see how they play in this game because South Korea, much tougher task than South Africa. So they were actually a fun to watch, Mexico in the first game, and South Korea. This is why I'm expecting this to be a great game. But yeah, I think Mexico are just going to edge it because obviously home field advantage. These Mexican fans are insane. And it is also insanely hot, I would imagine. JP, my man, what's going on? Korea got it. Like, this is a tough one. I like Korea better than Mexico, but I still like Mexico. So I would prefer to see Korea win as well. Good. How are you, dude? 6-0. How do you think I'm doing? I'm doing great, and then still choked from that Kone injury though. Like the way my heart dropped, and it still hasn't even fully came back up yet. Of when that happened, like just sickening. That's one of those ones that sits with you for the rest of the day. Thomas, my man, what's going on? He says, congrats on the victory and sorry for Kone. Yeah, like, sickening tackle. Sickening tackle. And the fact, this is what absolutely blew me. The fact that they tried to do it again right after blew my mind. Honestly, I'm happy we put 6 past them. I'm so mad seeing that. Disgusting. And I was literally just talking. It was actually crazy. Like this is the type of stuff where I almost like I feel the need to blame myself a little because I'm literally like I basically asked for it to happen. I'm talking 10 minutes before. I'm talking about how Eustáquio and Kone are so good for us, and they're so important that they don't get injured and play every minute of every game. And then that happens. Like, it is crazy. Crazy. SK Selects, what's going on, man, dude? 6-0 win. Unbelievable. Honestly. Who would have thought Canada has the potential to top the group? All we need now to do is get a draw against Switzerland, and we top the group, which is huge for us. And we're getting at least, like, worst case scenario, we get second. That's huge for us, because if we were going through as one of the best third place teams, we're not making it past the round of 32. Like, going up against the first place group team, we're probably going to get slapped. But realistically now, we could make a round of 16. And who knows? We get a good draw, who knows? Could be a little World Cup run. Kiff, what's going on, man? Kone getting injured is going to cost us a lot. But I like Saliba, little raw, but he looks very good. Yeah, dude, first free kick, too, of the tournament. And disgusting free kick it was, too. Post, I thought that was going to go post. I thought it was going to go post, and stay out. Post across the line into the side netting. Disgusting free kick. Jonathan David getting a hat trick as well. Like, couldn't have been any better. You take away the Kone injury, that's the only thing. Other than that, just an absolute domination from that Qatar team. And even when it was 11-on-11, like we would have still beat them by at least 4. Canada should win the group. I mean, Switzerland's still going to be a tough game. Like, I know Qatar somehow got a result against them, but I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm not holding my breath on that. I didn't expect from Saliba at all. Davies for sure coming back for Switzerland. Yeah, Canada's got some guys off the bench too that can definitely come on and make an impact. And we see Bombito coming back as well, which is good for us. Honestly, dude, Davies, I mean, I was going to say he could have played in that game and literally just walked out there and made an impact against freaking 9 men. But the way that they were tackling us, nah, don't play it. Honestly, we should have subbed off all our top guys. Like that was ridiculous. Those guys never wanted to play football for 1 second. We're about to get this first half started, though, in this Mexico-South Korea game. And I'm sticking with the Mexico. I want South Korea to win, but I think Mexico is going to just nick this. It's going to be close regardless, I'm sure. I'm saying Mexico 2-1. Happy Davies didn't come on, gave him more time to rest for Switzerland. Honestly, do we even play him for Switzerland? I don't think you start him against Switzerland. He comes off the bench. Because, like, depending how the game goes, if we can give him a little bit more time, and then, like, the longer we can delay it, and, like, so he can actually properly be back and ready to play, I think the better. And Richie Laryea, man, actually been doing a great job. First half against Bosnia, the guy was shocking. Guy went from the worst player on the field. Hold on, let me get the timer started here. Here we go. First half between South Korea and Mexico. He was the worst player on the field, Richie Laryea, in the first half against Bosnia. And in the second half, he was one of the best, if not the best. And he was great in this game, too. Let him come on 70th minute and get some minutes in there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably the move. Starting him is really not necessary. Obviously, you still want to finish first, but there's no point of pushing Alphonso Davies. Luis, what's going on? Trun guy, dude, I'm a very unhappy Portuguese. Like, very unhappy. We better turn it around against Uzbekistan, dude. If I see this passing it around the 18-yard box and like around the back for freaking 6 years shit and just wasting everybody's time, I'm actually going to lose my mind. Korea is my favorite here. Dude, I forgot I was going to throw a late bet down on this. Because we won off Canada. Went to the Canada game, but I would have joined your live earlier. Dude, how was the scenes in the stadium? Unbelievable. Biggest game in Canada's history. And the most ridiculous game in Canada's history, honestly. I think Portugal does more damage if CR7 is a bench player. Honestly, do you think it would have been a different result if he didn't start? Like, do you think Ramos would have actually really changed anything? And I'm not even saying Ronaldo should start or not, but I'm just feel like the focus is so much on Ronaldo. It's just like he gets all the blame, obviously, because he's Ronaldo. And then Messi scoring a hat trick the day before. Like, obviously, there's a lot of pressure on him. But these guys, Ronaldo carried Portugal for so long, and now it is his turn to be carried by the team. And you got all these world-class players who did not step up. Like, honestly. Bernardo Silva makes a big move to Real Madrid. Where are you? Where are you when your country needs you? I see you doing interviews saying, "Oh, I need to win a World Cup. I need to win a World Cup. Portugal never won a World Cup. I want to be the first to do it." What the fuck was that? Like, He also said Portugal fans thinking CR7 bench next match against Uzbekistan. It could happen. But again, I'm not blaming him for that result whatsoever. It was crazy. My dad's manager bought us tickets to go. I'm also from Toronto. It's way different. Way different than BMO. Yeah, I haven't been to BMO, but I've been to BC Place. Honestly, it looked, watching it on TSN, dude, it looked freaking crazy. Of course, he needs his team to carry his back now, but I just maybe a faster striker or something. But like even in games like that, we had what 80% possession, something like that. We're seeing an early yellow card here for Korea. David, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in here. 80% possession. Like, it wasn't even a game where we're needing strikers to make runs in behinds because there was no in behind. They were sitting in there. They parked a big blue bus in the 18-yard box the entire game. And, you know, they like fair play to Congo, you know. They played well. They stuck to their game plan. They defended very well. And, you know, they're actually a half decent side. Like, they're dangerous on the counter. Wissa and Bakambu, like, they can hurt teams. But just like Martinez, I really don't know what his game plan was, because for a little bit there, we tried to draw them out a little bit, Congo. Like, you saw Vitinha dropping deep, pretty much playing as a center back and trying to draw Congo out, but they were just like, they just didn't come. They just stayed back, and we just wasted literally, like, I swear 25 minutes of that game trying to do that trying to draw them out, and they just wouldn't come. And Martinez was too stupid to realize that what needed to be changed, and by the time he realized, it was too late. Conceição needs to start. I've said it from the beginning. I've said this, if you've been watching me for a long time, I've been saying this for like over a year now. Conceição is Portugal's best winger. With that Canada win, Qatar has to beat Bosnia to go through. Anything else is them fourth and gone. Come on, Bosnia. Yeah, dude, come on, Bosnia. Send those guys packing. Oh my goodness, dangerous ball. See, dude, I'm telling you, this Mexico, nobody wants to play against Mexico in Mexico. I could see them win, draw, or lose this game. I see them going through and actually really upsetting like a really big team. Counter debate, what's going on, man? Yeah, replacement, dude. Both teams hungry. I knew this was going to be a good game. Play the long ball over the top. Jimenez chest down. It's laid off. He's going to find a shot from deep. No power behind it. Dave with the rose. Appreciate you, man. Hey, dude, big up David. It's probably what? 2, 3 a.m. Something stupid for him like that. Guy's dedicated. Dude, the people on the other side of the world watching this in the middle of the night is a true dedication right there. I feel you. I feel you because for United, I got to wake up at like 4 a.m. to watch their games. Look at this. Quinones. Laid off. Oh, man. These shots outside the box are not looking good for Mexico. No power in them. 2 a.m., yeah. Crazy. What's your score prediction for USA Australia? I'm saying, dude, Australia was fun to watch. Really fun to watch. And another team dangerous on the counterattack. But dude, England were actually playing some serious ball. Or not, sorry, not England, USA. It's definitely going to be a harder game for them than the Paraguay game. David saying 2-1 USA. I'm going to say 3-1 USA. But I really kind of hope Australia shocks the world. Like, to the Americans in the chat, like, I'm sorry. You know, I love you guys too, but I just kind of like the storyline of Turkey disrespecting them, and then the Americans were also disrespecting the Australians. And for them to just end up topping the group would just be freaking awesome. 3-1 would be a dream. The Turkey USA game, that's going to be a really good game. Halfbeard, what's going on? Joke, what's going on? I said Saliba stepped up. Dude, that was the dirtiest first free kick of the tournament, and what a free kick it was. Canada's actually got a few good free kick takers. See, even Cornelius can bang free kicks. He banged a crazy free kick against Wales, I believe. I almost cried when Kone broke his leg. Dude, my emotions were being toyed with so much during that game. Because I'm like, you just on the highest of highs, seeing Canada to just like in the biggest game, like need to win this game. It literally all comes down to this. We don't win this game, we basically can kiss going to the knockout rounds goodbye. And it's off to a great start. We're up 3-0. They got a red card. Oh my goodness. I thought someone was going to get onto that for a second. And then Kone freaking gets his leg snapped. And I just go from freaking 100 and my heart just drops. And I genuinely felt sick seeing that. And I was talking about how, you know, if I said Eustáquio and Kone have been so good for us in the midfield. Like, we need them. I said they need to not get injured and need to play every single minute of every game for us to have our best possible chance in this tournament. And then he breaks his leg. David with the marvelous confetti. David, you absolute legend. David, what were you saying? How far after that performance? How far are you seeing Canada making in this tournament? Because no joke, I think, especially if we top the group, we're getting round of 16. Can I just say beautiful kits from both teams here? Honestly, dude, these Korea kits are so nice, and the Mexico kits too. But I love the Korea kits. Jose Martinez, what's going on, man? David saying round of 16, maybe. That'd be a dream. Honestly, right now is a dream. Canada out of the group stage at a World Cup. This is only our third World Cup. Paul saying Mexico 2-1. That's what I have as well. You're not saying no one wants to play against Mexico in Mexico. They could even upset one of the big teams. It was sad. That's life. I mean, you're right. But, dude, England equivalent of Kone breaking his leg, that's like... Dude, it honestly kind of is like Declan Rice breaking his leg. You imagine if Declan Rice broke his leg like that? Freaking England guys would be calling for that guy's head. Do I think any K-pop group artists are in attendance? I mean, probably. Honestly, I hope they play the K-pop songs at halftime again. It worked. I wish people started throwing hats on the field when David got his third. Oh my goodness, dude. We would have been made fun of so much for doing that, I feel like. The Europeans definitely would have been all over that. The cringe Canada edits would have been all over the place. I think all three hosts will make it to the round of 16. That would be cool. Yeah, dude, Mexico's good. Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. The only thing about these Korea kits, though, it's like kind of hard to make out the numbers. And like, I don't mean this in a bad way or anything, but usually, during World Cup, these people are from the same countries, and usually a lot of people from the same country tend to look alike. If you know what I mean. Oh my goodness, what a ball! Son lobs the keeper, and he freaking clears it off the line with a bicycle kick clearance. Should have been 1-0 Korea there. I think he was offside, though, anyway. Wow. That would have been a ridiculous finish, too, from Son if it went in and he wasn't offside. He is offside. Great clearance. Alvarez, man. Yeah, dude, that guy that got a red card against South Africa, the center back, I actually thought he was really good. That was a big loss for them. But filled in with Alvarez. Not a bad replacement. Son is overrated. There, I said it, dude. Like, are you talking about Son current Son, or like we're talking prime Tottenham Son? I can't agree with that whatsoever. That's like the hottest take of the day. And even if we're talking about current Son, like he's still class. I haven't seen him at all in the MLS, but first game for Korea, he was very lively. And then again in this Mexico game. Obviously now, okay, good. Because if you were talking prime Tottenham Son, I was like, all right. Like I respected the opinions, but then that's literally the craziest thing I've ever heard. But I don't even think I think he's like nobody expects him to be, what he was when he was playing in the Prem. Oof. Even his last season for Tottenham, like when he did play, it wasn't the Son of old. Like he's definitely lost a step of pace. What is prime and Tottenham doing in the same sentence? Did I say prime Tottenham or prime Son? I think I said prime Son in Tottenham. David with the heart me, dude. Appreciate the heart me's. Dude, I got nothing bad to say about Son. Only thing I'd give him grief for is that he tainted his body with Tottenham. Honestly, it's actually kind of sad that Kane. I mean, Kane's still going strong, but wasted so many years at Tottenham. Such great players. All-time Premier League greats, the both of them, wasting their careers at Tottenham. It's a damn shame. And then there's reports coming out that Tonali's gonna go there. So what? He can do the same thing. He's actually got a better chance at winning something with Newcastle than he does at Tottenham. And I'm not even oh my goodness, what a ball. Oh my gosh, that's a great save. That would have been a sick goal from Mexico. Oh my goodness. What a ball. Alvarado. Quinones gets the head on it, and the Korean keeper does well to keep it out. This game's low-key insane already. Yeah, dude, what the hell? After actually seeing like any updated predictions, I'm still saying Mexico nicked this. Mexico's just warming up. Oof. Yeah, do we actually know how hot it is in the stadium? Like, I feel like the longer this game goes on, the more it favors Mexico because these guys are just going to start dying. The Mexico fans, man. Crazy atmosphere. Ozan over 1.5. I honestly don't know because this could easily be a tight 1-0 or like a 2-1 game. I'm still saying 2-1 Mexico. But this is actually such a great matchup. To be fair, they're rated close, dude. Again with the ratings. Mexico 14th, South Korea 25th. Yes or no? I mean, if I say yes and it doesn't happen, will you will you feel like you'll blame me? I'm going to say no. Because my originals, I'm still thinking we'll finish 2-1, but I do have a feeling in my heart, and if I was betting, I would say no. At one point, Wales were ranked 8th because they gamed the system. Yeah, Belgium were ranked 1st for a while, and they hadn't won shit. Have halftime score correct 0-0. I could see it. Like, this is actually going to be like, oof. What a turn. This is going to be a straight chess match here. We reached the hydration break already. Wow. What a first 20 minutes. Cashed it on Ghana Panama game at plus money. Dude, I took Ghana as well. Last minute winner was fucking huge. The African teams I did bet Ivory Coast and Ghana last minute winners in both games. Unbelievable. The African team's doing me well. What is your play for the USA game though? That's the real question. I'm glad Spurs survived football heritage. Honestly, I never wanted them to get relegated either. For that exact reason. Like, it's not good for the league to see, as much as we love to make fun of Spurs, it's not good for the league to see a club the size of Spurs get relegated. Like I wanted to see it because it would have been funny, and like to see the fans like kind of go through that. It would have been funny to see, but for the league, you know. And I actually really hope they're taking notes. Because imagine if the officiating in this World Cup was the same as it was in the Prem. How much more entertaining it would be. And don't even get me wrong, with the current rule set, like it still is good. Like I'm not even one to really shit on the Prem. Obviously there's some things that are definitely need sorting out. Like the freaking VAR and all of that. Just the referees in general. I didn't want Spurs to just get relegated. I wanted them to get liquidated. Crazy. Energy from both sides is crazy. I love it. But no, Tottenham, they're going to be a lot better next year, surely. Like, De Zerbi, I actually rate De Zerbi. And since he's came in, like, I mean, he freaking did it. He saved them. And they actually looked half decent. Like they're not going to be getting, like, Champions League football or anything like that, but I'd imagine they're not going to be in a relegation battle. Raphael, appreciate the follow. All right, here we go. Back from the hydration break. I think the new time stop wasting rules they've introduced here are good and should come to the Prem. Oh, 100%. That and just like it would be nice if they let them be a little more physical like we're seeing in the World Cup. Cuz like back in freaking the 2000s era, even just going back to then, like you actually could be insanely physical, debatably like too physical. Like when you look back at some of those tackles, like they're like fucked tackles that like could be ending careers and then only ending up getting a yellow. I'm not saying it should be like that, but like it's gone too far towards just like these little taps being given as free kicks. Like nobody wants to see that. Like they need to find a happy medium. Oh, is referee letting him play on? See, like that right there. The guy just took an elbow to the face and they play on and then he just gets straight back up. If that happened in the Premier League, that guy's going to the ground and he's staying down and plays not being resumed to like the freaking freaking 3 minutes later, you know? wear glasses so I can watch. Somebody told me if I lean back and like maybe if I turn the lights off, you can see it through that picture a little bit. So like if you're really that desperate. I really like this Gutierrez guy in midfield for Mexico. I think was it Brian Gutierrez? It's probably like 6 different Gutierrez's in this team. Mexico cross into the box. Jimenez can't get ahead on it, but is he going to keep this in play? He does. Works hard. Keeps it in play for Mexico. Dude, Mexico have been the better team. I told you Mexico are good. Bro, I've been saying Mexico are good too. Dude, David with the 17 finger hearts, my guy. And 2 roses as well, dude. Big up, David. Absolute legend, bro. Thank you, man. He's really been bringing the vibes to these streams. Oh, shit. Flag is up. The referee doesn't even realize. They're playing on. Son with a good finish just for fun. Good save. Dude, we're at 999 likes on freaking TikTok, dude. This is why we haven't gotten a goal yet. You guys know what you gotta do, man. The more likes on the stream, if you haven't liked the stream, like it now. The more likes on the stream, better the chance we see a goal, I'm telling you. This game's actually been very good. All it's missing is goals. I have such an adrenaline dump from the last game, man. I've done so much crying this week. Dude, like original expectations for me for Canada was I didn't even think we were going to make it out of the group. I mean, before the groups were even drawn, I didn't think we were going to get out of the groups. When they were drawn, I thought we had a half decent chance because I thought we were going to beat Qatar 100%, and then we ended up smashing them up. Bosnia, I thought we'd have a chance, and it kind of went how I was expected. Like I think that was like we should have won that game. We were a lot better than I anticipated, but like I thought Bosnia were going to be a little bit better. Like we should have won, but I kind of had expected a draw anyway. So for me, it was going perfectly. But to see us at the top of the group and now only having to get a draw against Switzerland, which I don't. A draw is even a draw, dude, is going to be tough. But that'll be nice. I like to see us tested against good teams. Because even in the last World Cup, like that 2-1 Morocco game was like that was a good game. Like Morocco's a tough team. It's not just Canada. The Knicks won, and I was born in NYC. Dude, I'm telling you, all these teams that haven't done well, and Canada hasn't ever done well, but all these teams that haven't done well in so long, even like you see Arsenal winning, it's their year. And then next year it's going to be United. And like, I'm hoping because we've seen this year that the Premier League is clear. It's clearly scripted. So United with the All or Nothing documentary this year, are they going to script it for United to win? I can see how the Canadian, how that would have been a massive match. Canada's just taken such a drastic jump of like just this, how good the team has been in the last, I don't even know. Like literally, really since Alphonso Davies. Like the generation before was nowhere near the level of what we're seeing right now. Like Di Rosario, bless him. But if he was in his prime and then on this Canada team, he wouldn't start. Paul saying it's going to be a draw just because I bet on them. Who did you take again? Was it Korea? Oh, Mexico? No. Mexico's been the better team. I'm telling you, they're going to nick it. It's going to be a tight one. Like, you can't cash out. I'm telling you. I expected this from the beginning. It's going to be very, very close. Even if you have to wait till the 90th minute. There's no way this game ends 0-0. Jose Martinez saying this game sucks so far. Dude, the hydration break, this is the thing with the hydration break, just absolutely kills the momentum. Because up until the hydration break, it was actually really good. Jaden, what's going on, man? Dude, that Canada game is such a weird game, too. Because, like, yeah, we beat them 6-0. And honestly, I think if they let's just say they never got the red cards in the first place and it was 11v11 for 90 minutes, we still beat them like 4-0, I think. But yeah, Jonathan David getting a hat trick. And it's kind of like, I thought the best player was Eustáquio. Like the game up until the red card is really what I'm judging the players off of. Because after that, it was literally just like a freaking training session at that point. Isn't that Canada's first World Cup win? It is, dude. Got our first draw. Then our like, dude, we're like breaking all of our records one after another. Last World Cup, we got our first goal. Then we get our first draw. Now we've got our first win. And now it's going to be our first time out of the group. Rich says, how are they playing at home and they're fumbling? I got Korea winning. I'd say Mexico's been the better team though. Son is washed. I mean, dude, how old even is Son now? Of course he's washed. The guy plays for freaking LAFC in the MLS. Like, Son's 33 or something now. 25 from Mexico has a terrible mohawk. Looks like he did it himself. What is it, 25? Dude, they all got that same cut. Like 50% of the team has that cut. It's crazy how bad some of like the hydration break can kill some of these games because it was so good before the hydration break, and then after it's just been completely died off. And there's only 5 minutes left in this first half. What minute am I on now? Literally the exact. I got the timer exactly right. 40:35 and slip through. Oh my goodness. Korea getting in dangerous areas, just can't get it off. Paul, appreciate the follow, man. This number 6 on Korea is really good. You're on 4010. So is yours slightly behind mine? Oh wow, what a ball. Are there any indoor stadiums in Canada like America? I mean, dude, honestly, I couldn't tell you. There's none like around where I live, but all of Canada, I could not tell you. I do not know. Have you heard the new conspiracy theory that the Qatar wanted to injure the Canadian Muslim players? Oh my goodness. Is that an actual thing or are you just like making this up right now? Sonny needs both teams to score. Yeah, dude, I got no play on this one, but I was saying 2-1 Mexico. Somebody came in here before telling me if you should take over 1.5, and I told him no, because I said if I was actually betting on this game, I could see it being a tight 1-0. Philbin, what's going on, man? We had a good start, but it died off, not living up to the expectations that I had set for it. I said this was going to be the best game of the day, but the Canada game, man, it's not going to be beat, I don't think. Rich got Korea taking the W. Kim is a baller? Which Kim? Yeah, it's a bunch of Kims versus a bunch of Gutierrez's. Here they come now, Korea. Can they actually get a shot off, though? They gets the shot blocked. They can't get anything on target, Korea. Even when they do, they're offside. Yeah, Ozan, bro. I told you, man. The over 1.5 was not on. I felt it in my soul. Dude, no to the over 1.5. I'm telling you. Tight 1-0 Mexico win. Even counter-saying, this game smells like a 1-0 to me. If they draw one, will be draft, or I'm wrong. What are you saying? They'll be draft? What do you mean draft? Please put in a good ball here, Korea. Oh my goodness, it actually was a great ball. Couldn't get on the end of it, though. 4 minutes of extra time in this first half. Please sort this out, both teams, honestly, for the second half and bring back what we were seeing at the start of the game. Like on the group, the third place will be on picking, etc. Dude. You know, I feel like this makes sense to you, but I'm not getting what you're trying to say to me here. We'll be on picking? What is picking? Like the third place, all they need is a draw and the third place team will go through? Because they both have wins? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, no, that is a thing. If they draw, I mean, oof. Yeah, if they draw, like any team on 4 points is going through. You could even still potentially go through with 3 points, but I don't know. I feel like we're going to see a lot of teams actually finish with 4 points. Top 2 will move on, then the third is a draft pick. The third, so the highest, the best place, third place teams in each group, the top 8 out of how many groups is there? 12 will go through. So there's only 3 groups really where I think, is there 11 or 12? 11? 12? I'm pretty sure there's 12. 12. Yeah, only 8 are going through then. So Canada is in? Yeah, Canada is pretty much in. I think there is a 1% chance, because they were showing this at a halftime break in one of the game I was watching, and they're saying there's a 99% chance if you have 4 points, you're going through. I think there was one occasion where that happened, where a team on 4 points didn't go through, but I don't remember what it was. Chump saying soccer is so boring, man. Dude, you gotta appreciate the little things. Like, to be honest, like games like this, like if you've never played the sport or like really watched it, you're gonna think it's boring. Like, I completely understand that. Even me, as somebody who's freaking played it all my life and watched it all my life, the start of the game was entertaining, but it fell off. But this is kind of like me watching baseball, you know? It's like I can't appreciate the little things. Like, all I see is a guy is a freaking pitcher freaking sniffing his ass for 3 minutes just to pitch a ball, and then I gotta wait another 3 minutes. Ramen versus taco. Pick one, Troy. Dude, taco all day, and it's not even close. Both teams thinking of halftime. We are getting halftime right here. 0-0 between Mexico and Korea. I don't even know. Am I hearing? I am hearing boos. Yeah, I was like, am I hearing boos? Or the Mexican fans are booing? I think if even if one team was to win, the other even if they don't draw, I still think both teams are going to end up going through. Because Korea is going to just like absolutely have their way with South Africa, and Mexico Czech actually will be probably a tight game as well. Mexicans not happy with them dropping off after a water break. I know, but like, is booing not a bit crazy? Like, regardless of if the entertainment of the game dropped off a little bit, like if it was me and I was watching Portugal play it, and like we were playing against freaking France and playing like the most ugly haram ball football that I've ever seen, and the game was boring or whatever, you booing the team, like I do what you ever do. What if you have to play boring to freaking get results? Honestly, freaking do it. Unless you're England. Salsa or kimchi, dude. I actually really love salsa. 2011 boys, what's up, man? Is the Korea Mexico game boring? It has dropped off, yeah, quite a bit. It started off pretty decent, but it's yeah. I'm hoping that it's a better second half here. Black saying Korea might get something. Regardless, it's gonna be tight. I'd be surprised if it stays 0-0, but I'm still going with a very, very tight 1-0 win by Mexico. They're a hard crowd. Yeah, they're all freaking downing tequila. Dude, that freaking second part of that first half was so shit. Like, I'm watching all these same ads over again that I just saw. I felt like I just saw them. This game's honest. It's ruining the last game of the day being great theme that has gone all the way through the tournament. Like, we need a great second half here. Even the freaking Colombia Uzbekistan game yesterday. Unreal game. Am I watching the game on TNT Sports? I'm watching it on TSN. And these freaking Canadian pundits, man, kill me. Actually, I like this set better than like the main people they have on. They just say the stupidest shit. At least they have freaking Atakube here. We need to abolish the hydration break that kills momentum when it's not necessary. Yeah, we need to. They should just play next World Cup. I mean, next World Cup's actually in Portugal, Spain, and Morocco. So I imagine they're probably going to have hydration breaks there as well. Stuart, what's going on, man? He says if this match continues as it has been played, it's Mexico's match to win. Yeah, I'd still say Mexico been the better side. But as Ale likes to say, very, very fine margins. And that's what this game's going to come down to. All of Korea's best chances, though, have been offside. Like they had the one from Son, the lob over the keeper that was cleared off the line, and then they had one dangerous cross. Basically, it. Thomas, what's going on, man? He says as bad as that half was, Korea knows possession. I want Mora to come on for Mexico. Do you have a final score prediction, Thomas? This has been such an up and down day. So freaking buzzing from Canada. And then my heart freaking sank seeing Kone get injured. And then this game was actually off to a great start. And then after the hydration break completely kills games. Or not. We've been blessed with many entertaining games. I'm not going to say that. It hasn't killed games, but it definitely ruins momentum. Unfortunately, 1-1. I've changed my bet from I'm still leaning Mexico, but I'm going away from the 2-1 and I'm saying a tight 1-0 Mexico win. A lot of empty seats than I would have thought for this game. You think they'd busy at home getting out? Dude, the freaking wasn't the Mexico South Africa game, like wasn't that what was one of the early games where there was a massive, like there was a lot of empty seats like right in the middle of the field? I'm pretty sure that was Mexico South Africa, man. Are these Mexico games just like not selling out? I mean, I find that hard to believe. There's probably like there's more people outside the stadium than there is inside. You need some seats available so you can charge millions for them? Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's the thing that sucks. I'm sure there is plenty of real Mexican fans in there, but like the fans, this is what football's getting like. The real fans are outside of the stadium, and then you just got the people with money inside. That's what I feel like the USA games are like. Honestly, they spend majority of the time just panning through the celebrities at the game. Jonathan David got a World Cup hat trick in less games than Messi and Ronaldo, by the way. Dude, fair play to the guy. And I called it too. I said Jonathan David was going to redeem himself today. But like, hat trick's a hat trick. You know, we're not taking that away from him. But 2 red cards, that was like just the weirdest game ever. Jose Gomez, what's going on, man? Mexico horrible lineup. Are you Mexican by any chance? I think Mexico have looked all right. It's business. True, dude. Like, I mean, what do you think? You think freaking these guys care about fans? Of course, all they care about is the money. Why would they care about the fans? Ricardo, what's going on? Dude, Canada straight fucking belt to ass, man. Straight lashings. And I'm happy. I'm happy we actually like put our foot on their throats after what they did to Kone. Disgusting. AS, what's going on? They played so dirty. Yeah, it's just like it's disgusting. It kind of ruined the celebration of winning the game for me a little bit. Completely snapped his leg in half. We're missing Mora, the 17-year-old, but Canada did their thing. Canada, is that what you're saying? Yeah, dude, we freaking smashed them. Tied second biggest win of the tournament with Germany. Or sorry, biggest win of the tournament with Germany. Yeah, dude, Thomas, I've been talking nonstop shit about South Africa, and to be fair to them, man, like I'll put my hand up, give them the respect where the respect is due. They grinded. I still thought they didn't even play well in that game, but they grinded out a draw some way, somehow against Czech. Better than Qatar in terms of bad teams. Yeah, dude. Even I think now, like I'm just gonna say Qatar is the worst just because that Kone tackle pissed me off. But it's probably going to be Curacao. I mean, we'll see what they're like in the next game. What are the odds that we see them surprise us? I mean, the first game, like low-ranked nation, but first game against Germany, brutal freaking first World Cup game. Jose's more on the bench, though. Thomas was talking about Mora, too. I didn't even see the bench. Captain Falcon back up in here. What's going on, man? Bro is Canadian, spelt wrong, and Portuguese, also spelt wrong. Mora is on the bench. Yeah, dude, you never heard of a freaking Portuguese Canadian before? The fact that I'm freaking been celebrating Canada more than Portugal is absurd to me. Canada, no joke. Canada actually has been better than Portugal in this World Cup. Like, even just going off the Bosnia game. Before this game was even played, Canada was better than Portugal. Any big celebrations around your way tonight, or are Canada psyched? I mean, in Vancouver, probably. Where I am, I mean, downtown maybe, but like, I feel like in Vancouver, they're probably buzzing, but no, they're definitely buzzing because that's where the game was played. But yeah, like where I live, not. I feel like people don't actually really like they care. They would celebrate it, but like go out and like celebrate the win outside type of thing. That's asking a lot. Who's dominating right now? Neither team dominating. It's a close game. It's going to be a tight game. Tight second half. St. Peter, what's going on, man? Prediction, Mexico 2-1 Korea. That was my prediction at the start of the game, but this game has not lived up to the expectations I had for it. So I've changed it to the tight 1-0 Mexico win. I doubt we're seeing a 2-1 game. Highly doubt it. Now you know why Erling Haaland hates Man United? And why I think Roy's a wanker? I mean, like, but that's like a different era. You know what I mean? Like, people were doing that to him as well. And like, there's actually a story behind that. Like, what did Kone do? Like, freaking Alfie Holland actually, it was still uncalled for, but there was a reason behind it. There was no reason for him to do that. All right, here we go. Second half. Please pick up a little bit. Where can I watch in Canada? TSN. TSN that's being played right now. And I'm pretty sure that's the only place in Canada. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only place in Canada you can watch it. They want me to pay? Of course they do. Is this your first rodeo or something? This is freaking the World Cup. I swear, though, in the 2010 World Cup, I'm pretty sure it was the 2010 World Cup, I remember watching a World Cup where they had a World Cup app and they streamed every single game on that app for free. Thoughts on anime? Never really gotten into it. The most I'll give you is Pokemon. I do fuck with Pokemon. Anything else though, not my thing. Holland's dad said you deserved it because Roy tried to do a dirty tackle, missed, and broke his leg. And to be fair, Roy did deserve it. I don't know. Like, regardless, I still think fucking doing somebody like that when they're down is crazy. It's always going to be crazy in my opinion. I've had it done happen to me, but like, to be fair, I wasn't Roy Keaning it. Oh my goodness, here they come, Mexico. Please get the shot on target. You bastard, man. Come on. Ozan, no, dude. Don't. I'm telling you, take under 1.5. Lock under 1.5. Jose, appreciate the follow. Dude, I'm telling you, lock in under 1.5, and I won't pay you back if it miss. If it hits, you split the profit with me, and if it misses, then I won't pay you back. Does that sound fair? Oh my goodness, it's gone under his foot. Quinones, man. We need better. South Africa played so much better against Czech. Think they can sneak third? They did play better. Honestly, I was like calling them the worst team in the tournament, but they definitely were a lot better. Still didn't think, oh my goodness, that is criminal from Kim. Kim ran into Kim and just gave Mexico a goal. Oh my goodness. Finally, we have a goal. Mexico 1-0. Dude, what is Kim doing? Kim just crashed into Kim. He trips over Kim, and Mexico are up 1-0. Gives them the goal. If Mexico destroy Czech, then I think we can sneak it. But all the Mexico games are going to be tight. Finally, we get a goal. I told you Mexico, man. I knew Mexico were going to win this game. Dude, what is Kim doing? Korea have been so good. No joke. I'm not even trying to be funny. Kim crashes into Kim. All right, here we go. Korea gonna have to do what they did in the first game. Come back from a goal down. Do they have it in them? It's a Kim emergency. Oh no. Luis, dude, I have no idea what the keeper's doing. I actually kind of want to watch that back because, like, I still don't even know what happened. He came out trying to claim the ball and then crashed into his defender. Was it was it just straight the keeper's fault, or is the defender partially to blame there for not getting out of his way? Because it kind of just looked like the keeper just crashed into him, and there was nothing the defender that could do. But then it looked like the keeper was trying to blame him, or maybe he was just pissed off. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. Maybe as bad as Rob Green's howler versus the USA. Maybe in a game this tight, like, you can't be doing that, man. Cleared the center back out. Honestly, that's what you have to do. That's what I would do. I play center back, and I'm like, seriously, if there's any ones that are tight like that, and you have to go through me, dude, knock me clean out. Especially at the World Cup. Did the keeper call it? Yeah, dude, I want to see that back. Paul, bro, I told you, man. Mexico 1-0. David in here showing the love again with a gold medal, the Mexico gold medal, a confetti, and he's dropping 20. Hold on. 50 roses in the chat from David, man. Absolute legend. Mexico 1, Korea 0. I want to see more goals here, though. Like, please tell me there's more of this in store. Surely there has to be. You know what I've been saying? The last game of the day is the best game of the day. It's been that way every single day up till today, and the streak could come to an end. There's been a lot of things broken today. You know, we got our first free kick goal. Oof. Could break the record for best. Oh my goodness, Korea. Son, please get a shot off. Tie this up. He can't get the shot off in Mexico clear. Korea, man, they get the ball in dangerous areas. They just can't get anything on target. Everything's getting blocked. We need Son to shut me up and score one. Why do I feel like we could see like 80th minute? What if we see a second free kick today? 80th minute. South Korea free kick. I don't even know. Would Son take a free kick if they had one? I feel like Korea just got some like random set piece specialist. Korea getting some changes ready. I'm going to take a guess and say Son's going to be one of them. Going off what the last game was like. Oh, lovely footwork there from Son. Draws the free kick there. All right, here we go. Don't take Son off. Come on. No, they're taking him off. Wallahi, if we win, I saw it, says Paul. Oh my goodness. And nothing's coming off for Korea in this game. Like, unless these subs are actually good. Because they brought on the Wolves guy, and like anytime I've seen him play, he's mid at best. I really don't see anything. Oh my goodness, hold on. Scratch everything. Number 6 from deep. Oh my goodness. Everything is getting blocked. And that's a disgusting tackle. What are with these disgusting tackles? Even the Koreans are doing it. Oof. See, at least he has the decency to try and like wrap around him and try and win that ball, and like actually try and win the ball. Instead of just going straight through his freaking leg and breaking it. All right, here we go. We're almost in the 60th minute yet. Half an hour for Korea to respond. Here we go. They win it back. Can they build something here? Knocking it around the back in their own half right now. Need these subs to change the game. Mexico just swarming them in the midfield. No space for Korea there. Where's the guy who said Mexico not winning? Yeah, jeez. I mean, to be fair, still 30 minutes left. I would not count Korea out. Hey, Mexico is actually not a bad side. I wasn't expecting them to be this good. They come down the left now, Korea. Can we get a ball into the box? And we get the latest offside flag call. Holy shit. Still no Ochoa? Yeah, they should honestly, if Mexico go on to win this game, they should just play them in that last group stage game. Just like, for the respect, Is that timer at 15 my timer? Yeah, dude, I don't have a 45, or I'm sorry, I don't have a 90-minute timer. Like, my timer, anytime it goes over 60, it just resets back to 1, so I just do 245s. Earlier, I bet on Switzerland to win halftime. I cashed out, and they went on to win. Dude, this is why I'm telling you, you never cash out. That's what I always say. Cashing out is for pussies. It's true. Because the more long term, you will lose more money cashing out than just letting stuff ride. Honestly, like they want you to cash out. Like, why do you think they give you the option to cash out? They want you to cash out. If Mexico weren't all Oompa Loompas, I'd back them to make quarters. I mean, we saw Oompa Loompa Argentina win the whole thing, so why can't Mexico? Not win the whole thing, but at least make it that far. Almost 330 for David right now. Dude, you freaking Europeans are nuts, man. There's been so many guys that are just watching every single game all throughout the middle of the night. And there's so many games, like even me for real. I'm truly. This is why I've gone away from doing literally every single game, because I'm starting to get burnt out quick after like day 4. You still have like 80 games to go. Exactly, dude. Like, there's so much ball left to be played, and I love it. I'm a football guy, so I don't want to miss a good game. They just need to change it so the first game's the best game of the day. Which that USA Australia game tomorrow actually could be the best game of the day. Because Australia, like, there's beef there. Australia take care of Turkey 2-0. Imagine they pull off a result against the US. Dude, honestly, Aaron Kuna on the counter, anything could happen. And they're a hard team to break down. It'll be interesting to see how they go at the US. Because I'm sure they'll still respect them the same way that they did Turkey. Australia going to get destroyed if they just sit back. But do you think, honestly, that Turkey versus U.S. is going to be a game? But I don't know. I actually think like Turkey's best players are better than the U.S. players, but like on average, I feel like they're pretty even. Hopefully the USA versus Australia will get physical. I'm sure it will, dude. Especially, imagine how they're feeling beating Turkey 2-0. They're going to take that momentum into that game 100%. And the Australians are going to turn up in America, too. To be fair, outside of Kalinoglu, Kinan, and Gouler, their players aren't that special. But like you could argue the same about a lot of the American players as well, and like they also like Kadioglu is really good as well. Devin, what's going on, man? Dude, David becoming a super fan. David, you absolute legend. Big up my man David, dude. He's been showing some crazy support throughout these entirety of this freaking World Cup. And we still got... Do we actually know how many games do we actually have left? Is it exact like 80 games? Crazy. David, man, absolute legend. Kadioglu, nice player, but I'm taking Robinson over him, for example. I mean, I don't think there's much between them, honestly. Like, the worst players in the USA starting lineup are better than the worst players in Turkey's starting lineup. I'd say that. But like the gap between like America's top players to Turkey's top players, I think is quite large. And I think Gouler is going to be wanting to put on a show against this USA team. So it should be a good game. Yeah, dude. Hydration break. Wee. A Bantom. What's going on, though, bro? Yeah, dude. Tomorrow, I think the plan in terms of games we're going to stream, USA, Australia, 100%. Scotland, Morocco, 100%. Brazil, Haiti. Like, depending, like, energy level wise after that, would like to do that one as well, but we'll probably end up skipping the Turkey-Paraguay game. I don't think the Turkish players or team are as disciplined. David saying do the Brazil game. You think it's going to be good? Like, are Haiti... Because, like, obviously I'm going to watch it either way, but... I'm expecting Brazil is just going to smash them, even though Haiti weren't bad against Scotland. I want Brazil to win. Dude, they better be starting Cunha this time. Like, That's what I'm very tempted to see what Ancelotti's going to do. Because he got that starting lineup completely wrong against Morocco. Gutierrez off for Mexico. Romo coming in. Or sorry, no. Gutierrez, yeah. No, I think Romo off as well. I misread it. Korea change as well. Adam, thoughts on our 6-0 win? Dude, I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, I posted a video on it. Go like it and drop a comment on it. It'd be massively appreciated. But quick summary of my thoughts. I'm over the moon, man. Honestly, Canada in topping the group potentially if we get a draw against Switzerland, it's huge. Completely exceeded expectations. Obviously the Kone leg break is terrible, but yeah, dude. Overall, I was more than happy with the performance, obviously. And you know what? I think the players are really going to come together now, and I wouldn't be surprised if we grinded out a result against Switzerland. All they need is a draw. I wonder how Jesse Marsch is going to go at this game. Like, would he go at it as if like it was just like the first game of the tournament or like last game and needed a win, or do you think we're going to like be more cautious defensively and maybe sit back a bit? Like, do you expect Canada to have to sit back against Switzerland? Because I actually feel like we could match them a little bit. Like, I don't think we got to sit back to the extent where you're like what you're seeing Australia versus Turkey and just counter them that way. But it's great though that we saw Jonathan David score a hat. Like the guy needed confidence and he got it. Dude, that guy with like that horn starting to piss me off every freaking 5 seconds. Okay, there he finally stopped. Counter thinks Canada is better than the Swiss. I don't know. I still think Switzerland are better. You can't even. It's really hard to judge Canada off today because you're playing. You're playing against a team. Like it's 2 red cards. Like the game was over. Like honestly, once we made it 1-0, it was over. As soon as we scored that first goal, it was over. Qatar were never in that game. We were dicking when it was 0-0. We were like dicking around a little bit. They could have had chances on the counter, but like we just completely destroyed them. Anytime they would get into possession, Qatar, we were on them. They couldn't even string 3 passes together. Judging Canada from the first half only. But I felt like Switzerland were like that against them too, no? David saying, nah, Canada's going to go for it. I mean, I hope they do. Like, honestly, there's a lot of talent in that team. They don't have to just sit in a low block. I'd say you're only sit in a low block when you're playing against like if we were to go up against like a Germany, then you sit up a low block. Oh my goodness, what a ball! Oh my goodness, such a huge save by Kim. Denies Jimenez. What a ball! Still not enough to make up for that goal, but what a save. Quinones, dude. This guy's actually really good. Blasts it right at him. It was 3-0 then? Dude, I think you should really only judge them till up to that first red card. I like Jimenez. I remember when he cracked his egg. Oh my goodness. How has he not turned that in? Offside. Any of the chances that Korea get that are good are always offside. Why is he going at that with his right foot? Dude, I swear this was so close. If he goes at this with his left, he could have tapped that in. Oh, the commentator just said the same thing. Dude, I swear, he's offside either way, but if he goes at that with his left foot, I swear he puts that in. $20 with added time, probably about that. Sungho. For who? Gu Sung? Butchering these names. Yo, David with the a Rosa and a Rose. David, appreciate you, man. I expected Mexico to win, but we're not getting the Korea result that we wanted to see. But still time left. They could pull it back. All they need is one. Oh, look at this run. Can they get him on a counter here? That was beautiful. Mexico fans booing. Shot from distance from Lee Kang-in, who was honestly supposed to be one of the best players for Korea, but hasn't really done much in these first two games. He's got a long way to go to be Sonny. Mexico are about to sub on the free agents you have on career mode. Jay, what's going on, man? Yeah, dude, big win for Canada today. Jonathan David on the same level as Messi. Let's let that sink in for a second. Jonathan David. What if Jonathan David is the top goal scorer of this World Cup? What if Jonathan David scores 2 against Bosnia? He needed confidence and he got it, dude. Appreciate the rose, man. Two Mexico subs here. They're taking Jimenez off. It's literally Jimenez for Jimenez. Santiago Jimenez coming on here for Mexico. All right, here we go. 10 minutes. Does Korea have some late drama in store for us? David with the Go Popular, man. David, thank you for the Go Popular, man. Oh, that was a better ball. Lee Kang in through the middle. Mexico again just locking the Koreans down. Very good defensively, Mexico have been this game. Paul, bro, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you going to be if Korea score? How much did you put on this? Dude, David continuing showing the love to the stream with the 2 marvelous confettis. David, aka United fan, dude. He's a straight goat. Make sure you show the guy love. Always been showing the stream love. I'll be so mad. That's all my money I put. Bro, this was not the game to do that. This is such a tight game. It was always going to be a tight game. I remember for years in FIFA, my career first signing was always Vega. Dude, I'd always sign. I forgot what his name was. It very well could have been Alvarado, but I always signed a Mexican goalkeeper that had long hair, and his name started with an A. It was like Alvarado or Amando or something like that. Mario, what's going on, man? Hi, Portuguese brother. I missed a great Canada game due to my cousin's visitations. Dude, you missed Canadian history right there, bro. Like no offense to your cousin, but like, fucking sit his ass down to watch the game. I'm assuming he's Canadian as well. Dude, why is Canada better than Portugal, though? What's going on there? Oh, cousin's funeral. Oh, my bad. Yeah, understandable. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, dude, my condolences, man. But yeah, dude, Canada literally better than Portugal. What's going on there? Dude, counter debate, man. Don't, man. Don't. Canada look really good out here. Yeah, dude, they were freaking unreal. Oh my god, what a save. Holy shit. That was a rocket. I cannot believe he just kept that out. Counter debate. Is there any chance that you can clip that and post it in the Discord? Because that was like that was a goal bridge moment right there. What a spin. This game's been good. It's been really up and down. Juan say maybe we should let Mexico win the World Cup. World Cup to stop cartel violence. I might be cooking. Is that going to stop cartel violence? Like, you think the cartel give a shit about what goes on in the World Cup? I mean, they probably do, but like to the point where, like, they're going to stop being violent. I don't think so. You know, it's an interesting idea. You should throw it around to somebody on the cartel, honestly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Korea. How has he kept that out? Korea with a huge chance there. 87th minute. Keeper staying down right now, but he's done so well to keep that ball out there. Simpsons predicted Mexico versus Portugal. Versus Portugal final? Dude, I literally never watched The Simpsons. What happens? Does Portugal go on and win? Dude, David back in showing the love. Did I miss this confetti one? Regardless, showing the love again with the confetti and the 4 roses. David, you absolute legend, dude. Thank you, bro. He's bringing the vibes here for Korea late on to actually go on and get this goal. He's bringing the vibes to the stream, and somehow this Mexico keeper, and they keep it out. It's almost an own goal. Portugal wins. Well, if the Simpsons record... The Simpsons predicted a lot of things. This save from Kim earlier, too. Both goalkeepers with big saves. What a strike. Honestly, Kim's made a few big saves after letting that goal in, but it's like none of them are going to make up for that, for what he did for the Mexico goal. David, bro, how close was that? These Mexicans are doing anything and everything to keep this ball out of the net. How much added time are we getting here? The Korea subs have made a slight difference, but still thinking we're going to see Mexico hold on. Dude, the play was always Mexico 1-0. David saying 6 minutes. Why did it takes them a minute and a half to actually put up the extra time once it goes to 90. They did put 6. Kim going long. Alvarez up for the header. He has been absolutely solid for Mexico. Oh my goodness, imagine. They get a corner. All right, here we go. 90th minute corner scenes from Korea. Can they do what Japan did? I'm just too good to guess, dude. Honestly, a regular old father time David is. Okay. Is this the moment here for Korea? Please put in a good ball. Oh my gosh! It's a free header. Why? He literally just like threw his whole. He did like a long jump. Why did he throw his legs in the air up like that? What was that jumping technique? Free header, and he did get a head on it, goes wide, and then lands on his ass and hurts himself. What did I just witness? That was like when that was some like Micah Richards shit right there. He just threw his legs up. Oh, he's turning right into him, dude. Alvarez has been solid. David late in the 90th minute, a 90th minute money gun from David, trying to bring the vibes here for Korea. Oh my god! How have they not tied it up? David bringing the vibes here, trying to pull a late one here for Korea. What a ball in. Another free header, and the defender just gets a touch on that. Was that going? Dude, this was going in, and he gets a huge touch on it. Mexico holding on for dear life right now. Another corner here. 4 minutes left. Come on. David with the confetti now, David. Absolute legend. Korea, you have to. And he's following it up with he's still going. 60 roses from David. This has to go in. Free header? Dude. And they get it clear. David, man, appreciate the roses, bro. There's still 2 minutes left. Korea need to push here. The real G, what's going on, man? Did Kone in Canada game actually? Yeah, he broke his leg. Like his leg was like you could see it. It was half. His leg was hanging off. It was fucked. Korea go long. Alvarez again winning the header, dude. Alvarez man of the match, honestly. And he's just clearing long away. Dude, I actually feel bad for the South Korea keeper. Like, he played an outstanding game. But just one error is going to cost him the game. Honestly, I would have loved to see a draw because I want to see both these teams go through. A draw would have seen both teams go through. But still, Korea will go through anyway, I'm sure. There's no way that they don't beat South Africa. Battle of the Souths. They're going for a long throw in here. What has this guy got in his arms? This is some serious distance. Yeah, there's no way. He actually got some serious distance on that throw. He kind of messed up his run up in the process too. He tripped a little bit. 30 seconds left. Last push here. They deliver the ball in the box. Mexican keeper's coming freaking way out. Punches it away. Actually does very well. That's going to be a free kick. This referee's crazy. How the hell is that not a free kick? He just pulled him down by his arm. Mexico keep going. Can he save it? Did he keep it in play? They're saying it went out for a corner. Dude, how was that not a free kick for South Korea there? You not just see him drag him down by his arm? And they end the game. And Mexico get the tight 1-0 win. I told you they'd win, man. I told you they'd win, and I told you it'd be tight. Honestly, outrageous game from Mexico, though. Defensively, very, very solid. But, man, Korea to be respected as well. A tough place for them to go. Mexico in Mexico. Nobody wants to play against Mexico in Mexico, I'm telling you. I'm predicting these guys upsetting somebody big in the knockout rounds. Paul, man, congratulations, bro. That was a good game. Yeah, dude, it really picked back up again in the second half. Unlucky, though, Korea can't find the equalizer. I feel so bad for this keeper, man. He made that one save off that rocket from, I forgot who it was on Mexico, but that was a ridiculous save. So many good saves, but then it just comes down. Is this the defender's fault? Like, if the keeper is actually calling for it, the defender just, like, he's not even aware. Like, he's just standing there getting in his way. Because the defender, it sounds like he hurt him because he was anticipating the keeper coming out to it. Why is he not getting out of the way? That save was like an anime save, honestly. Like, no joke, watching that back. Like, it's still on the keeper in the end of the day, I feel like. But the defender, I feel like, should hold more blame. Like, I don't think that's all on the keeper. Because the defender, like, if the defender didn't hear the keeper calling for it, okay, that's one thing. But the defender didn't even look like he definitely hurt him because he wasn't even trying to, like, jump up and head that away. Like, he knew the keeper was going to come out for it, and he just has his head down and is just standing there. Like, no awareness of what's around him. Oliver, what's going on, man? Damn, should have been a free kick. At the end there, yeah, dude, he literally dragged him down holding his arm, and the referee let them play on. I mean, I don't think they would have scored anyway, but, like, still. On that note, though, I think this is where we are going to put the stream today to an end. Rosie with the follow. Rosie07, appreciate you. We'll be live tomorrow. Again, if you haven't already, Spurs fan with the follow as well. Appreciate you, bro. We will be live for the games tomorrow. America, the U.S., against Australia, Scotland, Morocco, and Brazil and Haiti. Definitely doing the first two. Probably going to be doing Brazil and Haiti as well. We'll be watching, obviously. We're watching all the games, but not streaming every single one. Turkey, Paraguay won't be alive for that one. But if you haven't already, hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Watching on TikTok, come over, join the YouTube family. On the road to 13K subs. So if you want to click the link in my TikTok bio or search the Casual Fan up on YouTube and drop a sub and leave a comment, it's always appreciated. But other than that, that's where I'm going to end it. Shout out everybody who's showing their love and support in these streams. Big shout out especially to my man David, going crazy up in the TikTok, showing the love and support to the streams, man. Absolute legend. Yeah, guys. Again, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a brilliant rest of your night. Peace.